Hey everybody, Mark here. Out on a wonderful day. They are calling for rain later this afternoon, but right now it's looking pretty nice. So I don't know if we're going to get the rain or not. Speaking of rain, I did a little research and found out that this has been, from January to June, the third wettest year in the past 130 years. Third wettest. As of right now, for the January to June, and now this is just for Rock County, we are over 10 inches in excess of our average. So not 10 inches, but what our average is, which is like 5, I think, or something like that. We are already past that by 10 inches and more, actually. I think it was like 10.4 or something like that. So anyway, the state of Wisconsin is again still in the top third for wettest in the past 130 years. But not only that, the state average is 20 plus inches over the state average. Holy cow! 20 inches for the entire state. That's just mind-boggling. It really is. So when I tell you that it's been raining a lot, I am not joking. It literally has been that we can't go a week. I mean, hell, we can barely go 2-3 days without having a significant measurable rainfall. That's just unreal. Okay, well, enough about the weather. I am not a meteorologist or anything like that, so I just report what I see, and right now I see that it's a beautiful day out. There we go. I am still having problems with my legs, and so my upper thighs right now just kind of want to cramp up. Okay, so what else has been going on with my life? Well, I'm glad you asked. My wife has recently gone through a hysterectomy surgery. Now, guys, I know that's not what you want to hear, and you don't care about that kind of stuff, but I do have a few female subscribers that pay attention. So I want to tell them that the surgery went very well. She is not in a lot of pain, although they did give her pain medications. And she's been able to deal with the pain strictly with Tylenol. So yeah, it hasn't been too bad. And we're only, what, 4 days since the surgery was done? And yeah, she's doing really good. But the thing is that because she feels good, doesn't mean she can do whatever she wants, okay? Just because you're not in immediate pain does not mean that you girls should be running around and doing a lot of housework and all this other stuff, okay? The weight limit that she has is 5 pounds. That's not even a gallon of milk, okay? That's like half a gallon. So yeah, her weight limit is very, very limited. Oh, I just noticed I got another bike behind me. And so she has taken time off of work. She's taken 6 weeks of medical leave off so she can stay home and recuperate and, you know, get healthy again. I took 2 weeks off just so I can kind of help around the house for the first couple of weeks. You know, so I'm the one that's doing laundry, doing some cooking again. Yeah, just pretty much anything that she wants done, I do it. The doctor even told her she should not drive. You know, just so basically I'm chauffeuring her around. We'll go to stores. If we're there in and out, she'll just walk. But if we're doing, you know, anything extensive in the store, you know, basically if we're going to be in the store for more than 15 minutes, we get her one of those electric carts. And then she just tools around on the electric cart, and she's fine with doing that. Now, if you don't know what a hysterectomy is, that's basically when they remove the female's uterus. And there's 2 ways they can go about it. They can go in through the private area, or they can go in through the belly area. And Jen's doctor surgeon tried to go in through the private area, which is actually less invasive of a procedure for the girls. They heal faster with that, but for some reason the doctor was having issues going that way, so she ended up going through the belly. And so more than likely Jen's going to have a little more recovery time, which is also why Jen took the 6 weeks off, not a 4-week period. So that's what's been going on recently. Just before Jen got into the surgery, this is maybe a few days before, I was down in Rockford with a buddy, and we were just hanging out doing some shopping. He likes to collect toys and action figures and stuff, and he wanted to go check out this toy store. And I didn't think we were going to be there that long, so I just left my phone in the truck, but I never locked the truck. And in that little half hour or so that we were in the truck, or in the store, someone got into my truck, stole my phone. Oh, that was like one of the only things I really did not want to happen, was to have my phone stolen, because then I had to go and pay off the rest of the value of the phone from my loan and purchase a new one. And you know, that was like a $500+ bill that, knowing that Jen was coming up on her surgery, I just really did not want to have. So yeah, that was one of the downfalls that hit. And the other downfall that hit too was I all of a sudden got a call from the people that installed my garage door saying, hey, you know, you haven't paid us yet, and this is the balance that you owe. And it's like, well, you should be getting paid from the insurance company. And the amount that you know, I've gotten a little bit of money from the insurance company, but nothing in the amount that they were telling me I had to pay. And my deductible isn't that high. So they ended up reaching out to my insurance company. My insurance company reached out to me, and they say, well, we already issued you these 2 checks here. It's like, oh, was I supposed to use those checks to pay for the you know, the new garage door? Because nobody told me that's what it was for. I thought that was just for my physical losses, not for paying for the new. So I actually took and spent those checks. So they gave me the remaining balance. I sent that over to the installation company, and I told the company, look, just send me a monthly bill and I'll pay it, okay? So that's kind of what it sounds like they're going to do. So I've got like a $1,700 bill I got to pay to get my garage door paid off. Again, not what I wanted to have happen just before taking time off of work without pay to take care of my wife. But you know what? It's going to work out. We're going to be fine. I have faith in that. But being that I've been home for the past 4 days now and I don't have to worry about work, I have actually started doing some sanding on the fenders, specifically the front fender. So I'm getting a little bit of work done on Angel, so that's a good thing. I think I'll turn up here. And there was something else I was going to tell you guys, and I can't remember what it was. I had to slow down a little bit more. There's a bit of sand there in that intersection. Gosh, what else was there? Oh, I remember what it was. Again, I think it was like 2 days before my friend and I went down to Rockford and had my phone stolen. I actually got Jen to ride on Mercy. She sat in the back and we just went into Clinton to see my folks. My dad was having some computer issues, so we went in there to help him sort it out. And Jen definitely likes riding this bike more than Angel. It's a lot smoother, more comfortable ride for her as a passenger, but she's still not ecstatically thrilled about riding either. So at least I got her on the bike. That was the first time she's been on my motorcycles in, gosh, I want to say 13 years, I think. She rode on Angel a few times when I first got her. But then one little ride that we were on, we were just tooling around town, but I needed to stop for gas, and I forewarned her to not put her legs down to the ground, but to, you know, just stand up on the foot pegs and swing her legs over and around. Well, she didn't do that. So she went to go stand up using her legs on the ground, and she touched the hot muffler on her right leg and put a big, huge burn mark on her calf. And that pretty much startled her enough to where she didn't want to ride the bike anymore. That was the last time she ever rode the bike. But I did a little bit of car repair work for her and probably saved the house a few $100s. I'm going to say probably about $400 to $500. And she was grateful for that. So she said, I'll do anything you want. It's like, okay, I want you to ride the motorcycle with me. And she did. So I was happy with that. I felt great having her on the back of the bike. You know, I felt like I was being pushed up, you know, because Jen's a big girl and I'm a big guy. You know, I'm tall, I'm fat. She's kind of short and fat. And I have no idea this road. And so I took the backrest. I know you guys can't see it behind me, but I took the backrest off to give us a little more room. Her belly was right up against my back, and I actually felt like I was kind of trying to lean forward so I wasn't mushed into her too much. But I mean, it was a wonderful ride. It really was. I don't know if I could do that as an all-day thing, so you know, I don't ever plan on taking her out for a full, you know, like 6-hour ride or something like that. There's just no way she'd want to do that. This is a nice road. I like this. What was this? Like Tripper Road, I think is what this was called. Look at these trees. Wow, this is nice. So yeah, that's my update right now, guys. I think I'm going to sign off here, and yeah, I'm just going to spend most of my time at home with my woman, taking care of her. And you guys always believe heart, soul, mind, and body in yourself. Bye, guys.